Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another. I just bit my tongue. Welcome back to another episode of ZONOCraft Season 3. Now, today we're going to be working on a new mining system, a new strip mine. The one that I've got over at the Mesa is pretty much sort of out. I keep running into lava pockets and stuff like that. I want to have a new one, but I want this one to look nice. I also want it close to our sorting system. Why is there a log there? I don't know. What I want is the strip mine obviously down below at the correct level, and then I want a mine cart down there, a chest mine cart that we can fill up and then send on its way. It comes all the way up here, it goes on top of our sorting chest, unloads all of its contents into the chest, then when it's empty it automatically comes back down to us at the mine. So, on the bottom level of our storage system, we have the nether portal. And on this level, we have the furnaces. But I might move them, because I never use them anyway, to be fair. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take these away. Oh, there was stuff in there. Bricks in there. Fantastic. And coal. Is there stuff in this one as well? There is. Look at me, free stuff. So what we can do is come down here as our strip mine. Now I spent 4 levels and a diamond to repair my. Oh, that's that nether portal. To repair my pickaxe a little bit. It was just 1 diamond I found, and 4 levels it cost, which wasn't too bad really. I don't think that's too bad at all. Now what we're gonna do is we need to come down here. I should grab some torches as well. I think some of the torches get sorted, but some of them don't. I think there's something to do with some data that is between them, and I need to extend this as well, or I need to go through and sort some more stuff out, because I know we can now sort out these prismarine blocks and stuff like that, and name tag doesn't need to be in there, nor does the horse armor. Everything's sort of getting a little bit cluttered. Is there torches in there? Not that I can see. Not that I can see. There's 3 there. Okay, most of them get sorted then. But yeah, there's a load of blocks in that sort of in those chests that we don't need in there. We can sort of manually sort those ones out. Now, where are my torches? Are they on the down level? I think they're somewhere here. Melon, torches, beautiful at the end. Have I got any in there? I do. Look at that. Okay, so we'll grab some of those, and then we can start making our way down. Let's put our torches. Oops. Our torches next to our pickaxe, because that's just the sensible thing to do. And start making our way down. Now, we obviously want to go down to diamond level, which is going to be level 12. Once we get past this gravel, it's going to be a lot quicker. I hate gravel. I hate it so bad. It just comes from nowhere. It's never ending. There we go. Never ending gravel. Okay, I think we're past it though, so we can just keep going down here, all the way down to Y12, of which I did have my map. Damn it. Why do I always think that I'm so prepared and set up? It might still be being sorted. Oh, let me in. Oh, it did, but it was auto-saving. Let me in. Oh, no, everything's gone. Okay, it must be in this chest. No. Oh, it could be in the system then, because we've got stone bricks coming through. Why aren't they being sorted? They should be being sorted. For sure. Okay, let me get a map. I'll be back. It did come through. It was just being sorted, that's all. So, we've got the map. I also picked up a couple of nearly dead iron shovels as well. Maybe if we come across some gravel, I'll be able to get through them a little bit quicker. I don't want this to look like a boring strip mine, though. I want this to look really, really nice, which is why I've got all of these logs on me. I want the bottom of it to look absolutely superb. Just before it splits up into the strip mine, you want like a nice sort of base, sort of holding area for everything with some chests and all that kind of stuff. Let's grab our map to keep an eye on that. I think we're miles away off the minute. Yeah, Y44. So we've got to go down like another, I don't know, 35-ish blocks. Here's a cave. This is always something that you want to run into, because that means on the way down we might be able to find some stuff. There's nothing really there though. But it's always good to run into that stuff. Always good, because then if I get bored of strip mining, I can come up and actually do a little bit of caving in the caves along the way. Oh, a little bit of iron as we go down as well. That's always a bonus. I took away the torch. Keep going down, keep going down. Oh, I tell you something. It doesn't really interest a lot of you because I done a series and not many people of you watched it. But I'm a big Fallout 4 fan. Hello. I'm a big Fallout 4 fan, and they've recently just allowed you to use mods on console, which I think I'm correct. I'm going to grab that lapis too because that is important. I think I'm correct in saying that it's the first console game that allows mods. I can't think of another one that does. I can't for the life of me think of another game that allows mods. They're even pretty much the same mods as PC. They're made by the same people, and then the mod people that made the mods just port them over to console, which is totally awesome. Now there are some limitations on it. You can only download a certain amount of mods or only use a certain amount of mods at said time. I think it's 2 gigabytes is the limit, but that's plenty enough. You're not going to really need much more than that at a time. What level are we on? 8, 9, 10. I like being on 12, which is this level, right? Yeah, 12. So this is going to be where the base is. Get some free gold out of it as well. Looks like a good place. We've got lapis, we've got iron on the way down. That always gives me a good inclination that we're in a good mining area. Now, I want to have an area that's maybe something like height-wise 5 blocks. Like this height would be a nice height. Give us a little bit of head. Maybe that's a little bit too tall. Maybe 4 blocks. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too tall. I think maybe 4 blocks high instead would be a good height. Make sure we don't hit no lava pockets. I don't really want to be worrying about that. I'm not in the nether. It shouldn't be a dangerous episode. and a decent width. So let me carve out an area, and I shall be back. Okay, so it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. I decided to go with a 22 by 22 area. I left the ores. I accidentally mined a couple of them, but I thought I'd leave them there just so we could see together what was in a 22 by 22 by 4 area. And you know what? It's not bad. I'm not going to bother about fortuning it or anything like that. I'm just going to collect it up. But yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting. It was actually a fair decent amount of resources in an area of that size, which again gives me high hopes for lots and lots and lots of goodies in the surrounding area, namely diamonds. I'm surprised that there wasn't any diamonds. I mean, a 22 by 22 area, 4 levels high at Y12, I would have guessed would have come up with at least a 1 pocket of diamonds. 1 pocket of diamonds would have been nice, but it's not the case. I'll take a little bit of iron. I'll definitely take the lapis because that's always decent for enchanting. I tell you what would be a lot easier down here, if you guys have it on your survival world, would be to bring down a beacon. If you could bring down a beacon, that would be amazing. You could do so much more, so much quicker. So I think when the mine is all set up, that's going to be one of sort of my first sort of side goals of this, of killing a wither. Got to get some heads first. I think I've got 1 or 2 heads. I might have 2 heads in the system, in the sorting system up there. But yeah, getting another wither head, making a wither, killing the wither, getting the beacon. Gold, gold. And then we can mine an awful lot quicker. I think that's all of the stuff. But yeah, already, this is why you need a really good system, because look at my inventory. I've got gold, I've got iron, I've got lapis. This double chest is nearly full. And you would have had to have done 2 trips already back up to the surface. Why is there a block missing there? Why? What? There we go. Ooh, lava. Let's block that up. Yeah, you'd have had to make 2 trips. So, 22 by 22 gives us 2 blocks in the middle. The left track is what I'm going to walk down. And the right one... the right one is where... There we go. And... There we go, is where the minecart will go up this one on the right. So the minecart will go up and down that route. I can walk up and down the left route. And then on the inside, we can have the chest set up in the middle here. And we can sort of dress this up really nicely with some beams, which I think is the next step that we want to do. Now, strip mining is a mathematical art, if you like. What we want to do is you want to have a location that you go down, and then you want to leave 2 blocks between. Some people leave 3 blocks. But if you leave 3 blocks, basically, you can see this block here. And if you're down this route, you can see this block here. But that leaves 1 block in the middle, which can be seen by both sides. But only when this block is mined out. If you do it how I do it, which is every 2 blocks, which is here. When you're down this route, you can see this side. And when you're down this route, you can see that side. Now, it doesn't really matter whenever you do it, because the only time that it's going to really matter is, let's say, this andesite block right there. Let's say that's a diamond. And if I done them 3 blocks apart, if I mine down here, I'll never see that andesite block. And if I mine down there, I'll never see the andesite block, because you'd need to be down the middle here to be able to get it. So, although 3 blocks gives you more room, or covers more ground faster, there is the chance of missing it. So I like to do them every 2 blocks. I'm just going to sort of mark out where I want these holes to be. So if you had 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then we can go off in that direction, and if we wanted to, in that direction as well. So that would be down, redstone down that way and down that way. And then this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, gravel. Oh, gravel. Oh, it's going to take forever. You can see I had gravel here, which is why there's so many torches around there. That one. That one. That one. And that one. And then just block this back up again. I want the room to be clean and clear. There we go. There and there. And then, is that in line with the one opposite? No. I need this one. So I'll block that up. Oh yeah, we can do the route down that way or that way. Then that matches up with the other side. That one, that one. You guys get the gist all the way around. Loads and loads of routes. Then what you want to do is either have an iron or wooden. It doesn't really matter. I've got some... I thought I had some planks. Oh, I just made enough for the chest, did I? You want to make some doors. So I'm going to make some doors here. There we go. There's 6 doors. You get 3 for each 6 logs. And you want to put doors on here. Now what you want to do is, once you've got the doors on, you want to... I'll put that like that. You want to open up the doors. Okay? Now if the door is open, it means you haven't been down it. Let's say we then mine down this area as far as we wanted to go. We extracted all of the ores. When we come out, we close the door. And you can even have a redstone lamp with a lever on it. And you can flick the lever. That puts the light on. It says, nope, you don't need to go down that one any longer. It's been mined. It's been completely exhausted. So you only go down the ones with open doors. Then you don't end up getting lost either. You know that you only been down doors that are open and only been down doors that are closed. You can't get lost in a maze of stuff. So doors go all the way around. And then just to dress it up, I was thinking about some logs to look like almost like a mine shaft. You know how the mine shafts have planks going around them? Well, I sort of want logs because I think logs look better than planks. Like that. And down this side. Oops. I haven't got an axe still. Every episode I say that I need an axe. So that comes all the way down there. And this comes down the route this way. And then once that goes all the way around, you can then do them split up like every 3 blocks. Have that going down there. 3 blocks down here. I don't know if this will work out exactly lined up correctly. There, there. Okay, and then there's like 4 on the last one. And then you can split it up this way, maybe every 5 blocks or something like that. So it sort of joins up like that, and you get these sort of squares in. And then you can log downwards like this every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that one. And down here. Do you know what I mean? And just log them out, and it makes it look like they're sort of being held up a little bit better. Maybe like that instead, and it's in line with the door. I just think it looks so much better when you get all of that done. We want the minecart in the middle. Instead of doing this in survival, I think it's going to be smart to jump into a creative world to get the whole system set up. So I shall see you in a redstone world. Okay, welcome to my redstone world. This is where, whenever I need to test something out, I play around on here and sort of test out some ideas. So what we want to have are some normal rails and some powered rails. I don't think we'll need detectors or activator rails. We're going to need some redstones. We're going to need a comparator. We're going to need hopper. We're going to need a repeater. We might need a torch. I don't know. We're going to need a button to send the minecart off in the first place. And we're going to need a minecart with a chest in it. And a block to build on. Okay, let's get rid of the torch for the minute. I don't know if we're going to need torches. Okay, so let's say that we are down in the mine here. This is where the mine is. We have our activator rail, and then we have a rail with our minecart initially on it. We can push the button when our chest is full, boop, and it sends the minecart off. What we want to do now is set up a chest location. So let's get a chest. This is that chest that I sort stuff into in our base. I think it's a single chest, to be honest. So this is the chest that I jump up to get. In fact, let's put it up in the sky so it feels very similar. Okay, so it's up in the sky. This is in our base. This is the one that I jump to open up to put my items in to get them sorted. What we're going to have to do is have a hopper on top of this. Now, I don't know. This isn't a tutorial. I haven't built this before, so I'm not 100% sure exactly how it works. And then we're going to want to have a block there with another powered rail like this. And then when a chest, a Minecraft chest goes on top of this, if I put an item in here, it'll get dragged out instantly by the hopper below it and put into this chest, which is going to go straight into our sorting system. So all we need to do now is get a line set up from here to here. And that'll give us sort of a, not a completed route, but you'll see. You'll see. Let's shift click a block on here. And then for now, I'll just have a staircase that goes down. You can still open up this chest even with a hopper above it, which is handy. Or integral. Not just handy. Okay, all the way down to the bottom. And then we can get our rails back. Down here, and then we're going to want to have powered rail going up. You don't need to have powered rail on every single one, and you definitely don't want it one after the end here. We want to power these up. I think you can have them once every 3. Ooh. Once every 3 blocks you can have a powered rail. Ooh, my dogs are barking. So now if I click this button, it's going to take the chest all the way up to the top. It'll empty its stuff out. But at the moment, if I wanted to get it back, I would have to have a button here and push it to go back. I want it to have items in it. Push the button. It stays there until all 8 redstone, for example, go in there. And once all 8 are in there, boom, it goes back down again. So that's going to require the use of a comparator. This is where I don't exactly know how this is going to go. If I put a minecart there, as you can see, the comparator is off. If I put one item in there, it goes through so quickly that you don't see it. But what if we had more than one item? Let's try that again. Let's put this down at the beginning, on the end. Put our stuff in. Where did that sword come from? Hit the button. Now, does the comparator light up? It doesn't. Maybe it's on the wrong level then. Maybe it needs to be upper level. That could be the level that it needs to be on. No. Fair enough, then we must have to use the hopper. let's try using the hopper. So we'll detect from the hopper itself. We don't want it from the chest, we want it from the hopper. So if we do it there, and then we reset this back again. I need my items. My 8 test redstone. Stick this in here. Hit the button. Now it should light up as it goes through. Then what we want is when it goes off, all we want to do is the signal to be reversed, inverted. So let's grab a torch. This should be fairly compact. Inverted, and then powering this block so we can have something. I think just a piece of redstone on there will do. And boom, it goes back down. But this is now powered. Will it stop that power quick enough before it bounces back? There's only one way to find out, and that's with the test. So let's stick our... Gone up to 9 redstone. I think this isn't going to work just yet. Oh, it did. And there we go. Beautiful. It's as simple as that. And we've got our 9 redstone in there. So it's a block with a comparator on the sort of level of the hopper. A block with a torch on it. A block on top. And then a block with a piece of redstone 1 block down. And that is so awesome. So let's clear our inventory. Let's grab ourselves a few bits of cobble, a few bits of gold, some diamond, a few bits of coal. I'm just using ore and some andesite. Let's say that that is our haul. And we've finished mining. Let's say it's a full inventory full of stuff. We dump all of this in. We hit the button. We can carry on mining. And then while that's emptying off, blah, we come back when we've got our full inventory next, and when we want to come back, we should be able to come back here, and the chest will be back in time to then refill with stuff that we can then hit the button. Meanwhile, back at base, this chest is automatically being sorted into the sorting system itself. Now, we could do another way, because at the moment, we don't have a chest for, let's say, iron ore blocks. And iron ore blocks is what you collect from iron. You don't get like the iron dust from it that you then have to smelt. You get the ore, and then you smelt the ore itself. Coal, when you mine coal, you obviously get coal itself. You don't get the coal ore. You need silk touch to get the coal ore. Same as lapis, same as redstone, and same as diamond. So, do we have another track? A third track that goes up to an automatic smelting system. So let's say that we have this one set up, and we dump cobblestone, and we dump any other full blocks into it, but anything that needs to be smelted goes up a different route. And let's say this different route has a furnace here instead. Now, does the furnace... That should go into the ingredient one. We should then be able to have a hopper that I should manually fill, really. And we can have that, a chest, and then grab a load of coal. Put the coal. Oh, can't shift click. Put the coal in there. The coal will get filtered out of the hopper into the side of the furnace, which goes in the fuel section. Ingredients go in the top, and then we have another hopper and chest and block to block up with, and then we have the chest here, and then I just need somewhere to stand on, shift click, a hopper on top. Now this block, this chest right here, is our sorting chest. The one on top of it, the furnace on top smelts up our iron. This chest holds up all the coal that I can refill from time to time. You're never going to go through a full stack or a full chest, a full hopper load of coal. It's going to take a very long time to go through it. But then how do we get the other chest to line up? Well, that's pretty easy, actually. What we can do, I just need somewhere that I can stand on. We can have hoppers coming off this hopper that goes to our line, another line like this. So we can have that one. And take this away again. This is our staircase. We're going to build exactly the same thing as we just did a moment ago. That we want powered rails and normal rails. Shift click powered rail on there. Normal rail. Powered rails go down here. Normal rails. And obviously this goes to a separate setup. Powered rail there. Button. Chest with a minecart. And then up the top here we want torch, redstone comparator, and a block. I think that's it. I don't know. Not 100% sure. Can't remember. So we want the block behind here. You need that block behind there for sure. Otherwise it won't push back again. We want a comparator here. We then want the block with the torch on it. We then want a block. I should be able to just... Oh, no, yeah. That there, and then the block on top to power that. And there we go. So we now have this one is our ore one. So let's get some iron ore in here. Iron ore. Stick the iron ore in there. And we can send that on its way. That'll get put into the furnace, which is automatically smelting. And then once it's done, it should pull it out. Doop. It pulled it out, and it should have, yeah, and it put it in the bottom chest. That will then go into our sorting system. This is the chest for our sorting system, and get put into the iron chest, which we already have. The route on the right, this needs to be powered before we do a test. The route on the right is for full blocks. So let's say cobblestone, oh, that's a lot. Cobblestone and andesite. So I'll put cobble and the granite and andesite and stuff like that. Other blocks of that type. Blocks that can't be smelted or stuff that can't be smelted, and we send it on its way. And this one, oh, why did you do that? The last one didn't. You didn't empty out that quick, did you? Does it need to be in the first slot, I wonder? No, the first one does. Oh, no, there's 8 in there. No, you came back as well. Oh, no, that's going. Oh, because it's going... Hang on. Oh, no, that worked. Okay, so that dumped it. It didn't do it the first time, but the second time, yeah, all 8 is in there. Fantastic. But why didn't you do as you're told? Because it's not turning it off quick enough, is it? This isn't being turned off quick enough. At all. Is it being turned off at all? No. What's different with that one and that one? There's nothing different. Maybe it's a speed thing then? Maybe it's going up too fast? Let's try... This is why you want to experiment this with the creative mode. Let's change those out and that one out. Try again. Good, there's blocks in there. Oh. Missed that one. Oh no, I'm making a mess. Let's try again. It turned off that time, but still not quick enough. How will we solve that problem? Maybe you guys can give me some ideas in the comment section below. I can't activate this, or I can't deactivate it any quicker than what it is. It's only a 1 tick delay. I can't get it down to no ticks, or I think it's 2 tick delay if you include the comparator itself. I can't get it down any lower than that. There's no repeaters or anything like that to slow it down. But basically, it should go in there. It should drain out all of the items and get straight put in and put into the hopper below the furnace, then going into the chest. The idea is there. We've just got a problem of speed. Now, maybe if this went downhill, like that, maybe that would, if it was downhill, it would prevent it from coming back up straight away. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Let's get all powered rail again, so it's sort of an equal test for us. And try it again. Is any items coming out? It is taking one item out at a time, so let's just put some more in there. Oops, not that many. It's taking one item out at a time. That's not what we want. Okay, that went through the gap. Can I block that up? Can I stop that from happening? Why did it do that? Hit the button. Okay, that went all the way. That's really weird. I've never seen that before. Okay, I'm going to need your help, guys. The idea is there. It's just that final bit of speed. Maybe you can send some pictures to Facebook or Twitter or something like that. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We should continue on with this in another episode. Bye!